Hey team, welcome to day 19 for Yoga for Runners. Can you believe it? We are almost there. You're doing amazing. Let's come on to our backs. Today is going to be about our backs, which, yes, I know you run with your legs, but the back gets it quite a fair bit. So all the way to our backs, let's have a lovely big stretch along this mat. Maybe you separate the feet, maybe you open the arms up and you lift the chest here. A nice big arch in the back. I know not everybody always encourages it, but I do feel when you get up out of bed, big good morning stretch any time of day just feels great. Let's lower that back to the floor and bring the knees in for a little hug here. So a real lovely big squeeze into the knees and lift the chest up towards the knees so that you're creating this little rounded shape. And just give yourself that lovely little hug as close as you can. Lower the head down to the floor, and then with your knees, I want you just to draw little circles with it here. This can be great for getting into the lower back. And it's almost like a little mini massage here. So letting the knees lift up a little bit here as you draw those circles. And remember to go in the other direction. Everything always feels a little bit different the other way. All right. Lovely. Nice, guys. Let's pause on that right leg and just extend that left leg down onto the floor. You can flex that left foot if you wish. Take your left hand onto that left hip here just to anchor yourself. And I want you just to rotate that right knee. So just giving it a little circles here, letting it move in and out, giving it a little bit of movement in one direction and then the other. And then just hold it close to the chest and slightly peel it towards the right hand side of those ribs. So just open it out. Use that left hand to anchor yourself so you don't roll over. Nice. Bringing that right knee back to chest. We're going to take it all the way over towards the left hand side and find your spinal twist here. So stretching that right arm out, looking towards those right fingers, taking a lovely big stretch here. Nice. Bringing it all the way back in. And both knees come in for a hug, just to relax. Let's concentrate on the left leg. Extend that right leg along the mat. Just being careful, just in case this right hip flexor needs a little rub, a little pat, just to get a little bit of blood flow in there. And then just take those little circles. Remember, you can use your right hand onto that leg just to keep everything steady. Going in a few directions here. You know, you can go in circles, you could go side to side, up and down, whatever feels nice for your hip. And then bringing it close to the chest, and we'll open it out to the sides here. So pressing that right hip down just to open up that side a little bit more. Nice. So we're opening that left knee towards the left hand side of your ribs. So the knee is still quite high up at the chest. And back. Lovely. Bring both knees together. We're going to come into happy baby. So we're going to flex the feet up towards the ceiling. If you can grab a hold of your toes here or the insides of your feet, we're going to sink those knees down and open the legs. If you can't reach your feet, you can use your calves or the back of your thighs, opening your legs, and just find that nice little open here. So happy baby is a wonderful pose for opening up your hips, but also it's quite nice for the back because if you have a little rock from side to side, it really gets into some of those little areas that are sometimes hard to stretch off. If you can reach your feet, you can needle into your feet here and have a little foot massage as well. Lovely. Bringing your feet together and your knees together. Let's plant the feet here and take a little windscreen wiper. I realised I didn't do my spinal twist on the other side. We shall do that. Lovely. Let's extend that right knee. Left leg comes into chest. Let's bring it all the way over. Lovely big spinal twist here. Looking towards that left hand. Nice. Bringing it all the way back. Bringing the knees into the chest. I want you to just start to rock and roll your way all the way up. Try and give it a few goes so that you get a nice little feeling all the way down your back. So almost like a little seesaw. And then bring yourself all the way up into your seated position. We're going to do a little forward fold to release the back. So slight bend in those knees here. You don't need to flex the feet. We're going to sweep the hands underneath the legs and allow the back to round here as well. You should hopefully get a lovely little stretch under those hamstrings, but we're also allowing the back to relax. Feel free to rock from side to side. You can plant your feet here if this is easier. If you have your heels dug into the ground and stretching the legs as far as they'll go, you'll feel both the back and the hamstrings for this. Nice. Opening up. We'll do one more stretch before we finish. So tuck your right foot into your left inner thigh. Flex that left foot. Back of the left hand at the ankle here. We're going to twist over towards that right knee. And we're going to lift up and over. Taking a nice lateral stretch into the sides here. Nice. Bringing it back to centre, switching feet. Right hand onto the inside of that right ankle, lift here. So there's so much more you can do with the back, just to release anything that's feeling quite tight. But today was more focused on your lower back, which always feels like it gets the full brunt of a lot of training. So I hope you enjoyed day 19. I will see you tomorrow for day 20.